Hey, what's up, fish family? Welcome back. Happy New Year's. The year 2020 is here, and today I'm bringing you guys the first video of the year, and it is the 2-week update on this dry start method. Like I said previously in my previous videos, I was thinking of doing this project on the beginning of the year, but I decided to go ahead and start the dry start method, something new for me, and I said I wanted to have a little bit of a head start because I don't really like waiting, and you have to be patient doing the dry start method. So we are in our second week, and I'll tell you guys what's new on this dry start method, on this aquarium. As you guys can see, I do like my aquascape, but towards the left, the spider wood is not there anymore, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more further down the video why I decided to remove it. As I am recording right now, it is 8 p.m. Usually it's around the time when I spray down the tank and open the plastic ceramic foil right here, the wrap, so it could exchange the CO2 of the aquarium. So I said, let me pick up my camera. Might as well give you guys a 2-week update because I want to document, record the process of this tank. So let's start with removing the plastic wrap. Why I remove the plastic wrap and why do I spray it? I spray it twice a day. My wife usually does the first spray. She does it in the morning when she wakes up or around 12 p.m. Then when I get back home from work, I do it again probably around 5 p.m. So what we do, we open the plastic wrap and we let the CO2 exchange for about 20 to 30 minutes. After that, we go ahead and spray down the tank. So I just did it right now. I am going to have to wait for about 30 minutes to spray down the tank and close it again. But as we wait, I'm not gonna make you guys wait those 30 minutes, but as I talk, give you guys an update what's going on, what has changed. It'll forward through the video a little bit more, and before I close down or I end this video, I'll spray it and close it for you guys. Anyhow, let's go ahead and let's go with a quick update to see what's new with this aquarium. Like I said, to the left, this is where I had the spiderwood aquascape here. But what had happened within a couple of days or within the first week, I started to notice mold, white mold and a little bit of black mold or grayish mold. So I had to cure the driftwood. Since it wasn't cured, it had that problem with the mold. I had a feeling it had mold because when I looked at the driftwood before I brought it home from the store, it looked like it had already some mold growing in it. But I was like, it's probably not even mold, it's probably the wood itself. But it was mold, and so I had to remove it right away. I already cured it. It doesn't have no mold anymore, but I'm not going to add it until I fill up this tank with water. It's cured. I boiled it. What I'll have to do probably a week before I fill this tank up is probably gonna put it in a water bin, let it sit there for a whole week so it could waterlog and it could actually sink to the bottom of the water. So that's why there is nothing here in the left side. I love the Dragonstone aquascape. Me and my wife worked on this together. Give you guys a little bit of view. I know because of the water here, you guys aren't really able to see it, but I'll show you guys a little bit more further down this video how it looks, because this will clear up. Sorry if I pause for a little bit, but I noticed our puppy going through the trash. So let me introduce you guys to this little troublemaker. Tyson, come on. Come. All right, guys. Hold up, puppy. Okay. All right. So this is Tyson, our puppy, and he is about 3 months. He turned 3 months on the 24th of December. He was born on the September 24. He is a miniature poodle. He has basically 3 functioning legs. He was born without his radius bone. The breeder said that no one wanted to rehome him. They were rehoming $500 fee. But we told him, you know what, we'll take care of him. We love animals. We love dogs. They didn't want to, but then they asked us, do you guys have kids? We said yes, and they said, okay, we'll do $300 for you guys. And I don't know, my wife wanted, she has a YouTube channel, she wanted to document how he grows, because he only has, like I said, 3 working legs. But I really don't know. He's really of a troublemaker, but he's really smart. When we got him, he was already potty trained. So I'm gonna hand him to Carlos, to my son. And here they are. He loves, huh? You love Tyson? Little Tyson. Here, put him on the floor. You guys see? Tyson, sit. Yes, you see his little leg right there hanging. We did took him to the vet. He said that leg wasn't going to affect him as he grows, but he did say that he did suggest for it to take it off, have surgery on it. But right now we don't have the funds for it. Probably in the future we're going to do so. I think they're asking $1,000, but he says either way, if we don't do that it won't really affect them. They just do that so it could help him out with his balance as he walks. But he is really smart, and he already goes up the stairs and comes down the stairs. So it's all on his will, on his mind, and to live a normal life. And we're helping him doing the most we can so that he can have a normal life. We love him. Tomorrow he gets his last shots for dewormer and parvo, and soon we'll be able to take him out. Yes, little Tyson, little annoying puppy troublemaker. Anyhow, sorry guys. So let's go back to the tank. Sorry about that, guys. Now let me try to start and pick up where I left off. To the left here, I removed the spider wood because it was already growing some mold. When I placed it inside the aquarium, I did not cure it. So after a couple of days or a week, it started to grow mold, and I had to remove it, cure it, boil it, and I decided to keep it away from the tank for now. And probably a week before I fill this tank with water, I am going to fill up a bin with water. We'll put the spider wood there so it could get waterlogged and sink down the water. To the right here, we have the Dragonstone Aquascape that me and my wife both worked on. She did the first half. I finished it off, probably had like 2 or 3 rocks, and we ended up loving this Dragonstone scape. Before the lights shut off tonight, I just want to give you guys a quick update on this aquarium, on the 2-week update. I want to document everything that I do on this, because this is my first time doing a dry start method. And the videos and the forums that I go online, I don't really see people doing this dry start method with Fluvostratum. This is Fluvostratum. I've seen people do Tropica, and people do Amazonia 88 soil, and I didn't see nobody with Fluvostratum, so I just went ahead and tried it out. I know Fluvostratum is a good substrate, so hopefully it works for me. As you guys can see, there is a lot of Monte Carlo. I did purchase 2 new cups. The first cup I purchased wasn't enough, and I wanted to speed the process of the dry start method for the carpeting effect. The local store, the local fish store where I got my first cup, didn't have any no more, so I had to go to another store and pay probably 30% more for the cup, but hopefully it is worth it and everything works. Like I said, this is new to me, and I am a little bit scared and shy on everything that I do. Hopefully everything does well. Being week 2, the plants are doing well. When I added the 2 new cups, what had happened was that I was playing around with the settings of these lights. It was New Year's Eve. I gave more light to the tank. I increased the light spectrum of the tank, and I messed around with the timing too. And when I got back the next day, I noticed my plants were looking a little bit yellowish. So I think they were dying. It was too intense. The light was too intense for them. So I went back to the regular lighting schedule and lighting settings that I had. And after 2-3 days, the plants, they look much better. They look greener already. Still, I haven't seen any growth. Like I said, I just added 2 new cups. That's why there is a lot, and that could also be another possibility why I haven't seen any more growth. As well, for the dwarf hair grass, I haven't seen any growth of it. It's still the same hair grass that I had before. You know what? Or actually, there might be some hair grass growing. As I see, it looks like there is new hair grass growth right there. Now that I'm actually paying attention to it, so that's a good sign. So we'll probably see the difference if everything's growing within the 4th week. I know I told you guys I was going to wait until the 4th week to flood this tank, but after all the videos that I've been watching, most people actually do 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks to flood their tanks. So I'm going to see how everything grows, everything settles in. Hopefully Fluostratum is the right substrate for the dry start method, and hopefully the light settings for these AI primes are perfectly enough for the dry start carpeting effect. So there's no more plants that I'm going to add. All I used on this 30-gallon tank were 3 cups of Monte Carlo and 1 cup of dwarf hair grass, which I placed here because I want all this to be bushy, hairy, of that hairy hair grass. So I want it to be here. And then I put 3 more right here on this side, and I want all here in the center to be all carpet. I put some Monte Carlos here because I want everything to be covered. Put Monte Carlos here, back there, and some back there. I don't know if that one's gonna do good because there isn't really enough light back there. I was also thinking of doing moss, but Java moss, but I don't know where I was going to place it, so that's going to have to wait. I'm probably not even gonna put moss at all in this system. One thing that I did notice, guys, I started to see roots on the plants. They already came with roots, but I actually started to see roots. I can't really zoom in, but hopefully this little root right here is going to help me tell if everything is doing well and if everything's going to work, because it's already like in the edge of the substrate, and if I see it grow, then that means everything is doing well. I do see that the Monte Carlo does have roots spreading out. I don't know if that was already there or if it is from it trying to expand, and it is a sign of growth and health on this system. So this is what it is. So everything looks pretty well. Everything looks green. Everything looks healthy. Something new that I did, I know in my previous video I didn't show it, but I actually added more water to the tank because I did watch a video and I should have done more research when they said to add water almost to the point that it reaches the top, but they said be careful because if it makes like a little puddle, that is bad. So it's almost to that point of a puddle. That's why I try to be careful now, because there is a lot of water down there, and I do not want none of the roots, none of the plants to rot. So hopefully what's there survives and everything goes well. Like I said, I'm being careful now. I'm monitoring the plants and monitoring if there's any puddles of water here. So this is pretty much it, guys, for this video. It's already starting to clear up since it's probably been 15 minutes now that the wrap has been removed. One reason why you remove the wrap and you let it open for about 15 to 30 minutes is because you want new CO2 in this tank. That's why you have to do it. So I said I do it twice a day. My wife does it in the mornings and I do it after work. I am really excited. Hopefully everything goes well. I've been looking at CO2 systems, but to be honest, they are a little bit pricey, and I don't know if I should purchase one or if I should just leave it as is. I know Monte Carlo will do fine without CO2 because I've had it in the tank I have upstairs, but it never grew, but it stayed at that place. It stayed green. It looked healthy in my opinion, but it never expanded, it never grew. But once I get the carpet, I don't need it to grow anymore. As long as it thrives, then I should be fine. I think Fluvostratum should be perfect. I've seen other people that have done carpets without CO2. But they did not have it. They did not have Fluvostratum. What they did have was ADA Amazonia substrate, which is one of the best substrates. But I know Fluvostratum is a good substrate as well. So yeah, guys. Before I end the video, what I'm just going to do is just spray down the tank and put the plastic wrap. Or I don't know if you guys want to see that or not. But yeah, it's a beautiful tank. Alright, guys, so it's that time to spray down the tank and wrap it again with the plastic wrap. Close it down. So let's just spray the tank again. This is just what I do. I usually always spray down the walls and the glass there. That way whatever's on the glass could drip down the substrate and it could keep everything moist. Now what I like to do here, I especially like to spray right there in the corner because I have a plant there that doesn't really get that much water since it's the hill up there and everything just goes down. Well, usually I spray it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I sprayed a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The middle I do it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give it a 6. I know, guys, sorry if I'm moving the camera too much, but it's hard doing things with one hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I just close it off to do one top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. On the spraying, like I said, do this twice a day. Let it open for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then I close it, which I'm going to do now. And that's it, guys. That's it for this video, guys. I can't do it with one hand. I tried, but I can't. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this content and you're new, you are welcome to subscribe to this channel. If you guys like what you guys see, I encourage you guys to hit the like button. Comment down below any of your opinions, or have you guys ever tried dry start method? What do you guys do? Have you guys had a CO2 system? What type of CO2 system do you have? That would be really beneficial and helpful for me. Again, guys, happy new year, and I hope this year 2020 is the best for all of us, and I hope we all succeed in everything that we want to perseverar. Sorry again, Spanglish. So I hope you guys can succeed in every goal you guys have for this year, and every task that you guys want to overcome, every objective you guys have put forward of you guys. I hope you guys do best in everything. Again, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and I'm out. Peace.